Arsenal fans all over the world, where you at? It's really one of those nights that you guys have been hugely waiting in for. And it's Arsenal hosting FC Porto at the Emirates, entertaining a side that went ahead to beat them by 1-0 in the dying minutes of the game away in Porto. Welcome to the Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokan David is my name. Go into the live chat, vote for who you think is really gonna make it into the winning stretch, all a draw, and see how teams are really gonna go and really perform. We all know that all what Arsenal needs is all what they call a draw. Sorry, they want a two margin goal win. That's what Arsenal really need. If they win by one margin, they go to extra time and hence to penalties. So it's gonna be really a tricky game, but it will be noted that this season Arsenal's gonna hate to annihilate most of the teams they've gonna hate to face in the Champions League, and they've gonna hate to beat them hands down. Arsenal has gonna hate to beat Sevilla by 4-0, I think. PSV by 4-0 at Emirates. RC Lons, it swallowed 6 at the Emirates. So it shows you that they are really a very hard side to obviously overcome when they're playing at the Emirates. So smash the like button, comment and share. For those watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Muslims, we say so. Ramadan Kareem to the Muslims, and thank you for obviously keeping it this YouTube channel that is Rokani Media Football. And I know why you guys are here, because we bring you the latest news and information as far as your teams are really concerned. Arteta has gone ahead to name the following 11: Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Kivio, Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Kai Havertz, meaning that he has only gone ahead to make one change of David Raya coming in through for Aaron Ramsdale, who really had to really get Arsenal a win over the weekend with one stupid mistake and close to 2-3 good saves that kept Arsenal in the game until Kai Havertz went ahead to obviously score that very important goal. Aaron Ramsdale on the bench: Karl Hein, Tomiyasu, Cedric Soares, Zinchenko, El Nini, Pate Thomas, Vieira Fabio, Smith Rowe Emily, Nelson Reis, then Nketiah, Eddie, and Jesus Gabriel on the bench of Arsenal. No Julian Timber onto the bench of Arsenal so far. So that is the starting 11 of Arsenal, and that is the bench waiting to see how they take on this beautiful game of football that is going to be played at the Emirates in half an hour from now. We go to FC Porto. They're having Diego Costa, they're having Yao Mario, they're having Pepe, Otavio, Wendell, Alan Valera, Nico, Pepe, Francisco Conceição, Evanilson, Galeno. That is the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. And remember, Galeno was the man responsible for scoring that exquisite goal. You know, that was really a surgical precision. You know, in the 89th minute of the game, and Arsenal couldn't raise to really raising their game to winning it. Arsenal were really just like 60 seconds away from really registering a win, but they find themselves in a position of really losing it out to that side. So that is the starting 11 for FC Porto, and you now agree with me that a lot is really gonna come in and really take them to where they deserve to be. So that's what Arsenal has for you, and I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but you can as well flock into the live chat and tell me your thoughts about this side of Arsenal. What is system has Arsenal going to deploy to play against FC Porto at the Emirates? Arsenal have decided to go in for a 4-3-3. Aaron Ramsdale off to the bench, David Raya retaining his seat, and that is David Raya for you coming in through to really do the job on the night. And remember, he needs to be having a very busy day. According to me, the day is really gonna be very busy on the night, because we anticipate a lot of action to really take place at the side of Emirates. And in all what we know, David Raya has a very good distribution, and Arsenal really gonna be playing a lot onto the goalkeeper. He acts as a very good reference sweeper goalkeeper. He has a lot to offer to the game. That is David Raya for you. Benjamin White is playing as the right back, and you really know that he's going to be, I think, taking on Galeno. And for Benjamin White, all you would love to understand about him is simple. What he did over the weekend, those 2 assists that Benjamin White went ahead to put in are really very, very pivotal for the side of Arsenal. And if he can really pull up 1 or 2, then that will really be an additional outlet of goals that Arsenal are gonna hit to miss out for a very long time. You know, he has been on several occasions trying to obviously go to the byline, put in those crosses, but all in vain. This time round, he has been given the best he deserves, and he is on fire and has been rewarded to see to it that he gets back into the team of Arsenal. Jakub Kiwior, I'm excited that they're not going to hit obviously get in Zinchenko to start into this game all Tomiyasu, because all what you have to do is safety first in a game like this. If Porto scores first, then it's no longer a molehill. It's really a mountain. So all you need to do is go ahead, keep it safe at the back and tight, and find means of really scoring goals. And Jakub Kiwior really closed down Fabio Conceição into that position. William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, they are really good, and we can really understand that they are a side that is going to hit obviously put in a show every time. They've going to hit to come in through and really play together. They rarely make mistakes, and their partnership is growing for a second successful season in a row, and they are really fighting to take Arsenal to that level. Saliba, if you watch the previous video I did like 1 hour ago, to the video tab, he told us that he knows how tricky this side of FC Porto is, but this is the Emirates, and Arsenal is going to be fighting for a win all over. So that is the back 4 for Arsenal. They're going to hit obviously name it, and it's ready to really take on the side of FC Porto. Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Martin Odegaard. Jorginho is going to be sitting into the stadium area. And I told you in the game that Arsenal played away in FC Porto that the only mistake Arteta went ahead to do is not to play Jorginho. You know, this is a Champions League winner. This is the best stadium that Arsenal really has. And with his experience, you've seen him on several occasions releasing players onto very many occasions from the center. So this is the lad that is going to hit to read the hands of Saka, Gabriel Martinelli, though he's out, Trossard, and very many others. Odegaard, you know, make those run off the balls that are really good, and this guy spots you. He has a very good pass on him. That is Jorginho for you, and I think he's gonna be the difference maker in this game of football. And I won't be surprised if at all he's named the man of the match. That is it, because you cannot trust Declan Rice, a man who's not going to hate to play in the Champions League game of this magnitude, and then you trust him to play in a game of that magnitude when he's not having an experienced player playing alongside him. But now he has gone ahead to obviously play Jorginho, and I think it's really going to act well in the favor of Arsenal. So Jorginho in the mix alongside Declan Rice, who went ahead to score a goal over the weekend. It was a header, and that is really a very huge positive, that if Arsenal players are really winning these headers, then that is really great. And I would love to see Declan Rice averaging 3 crosses in the 18-yard box area of the opponent per half, and Jakub Kiwior, that means Arsenal get 12 crosses, 6 from Jakub Kiwior and 6 from Benjamin White. With the headers they're really having, or the good headers of the ball they're really having, I think it can result into them really scoring very many goals. If Rice can, Kai Havertz can, and the Salibas, the Gabriel Magalhaes can head those balls home and really give this side a very good and positive win. Martin Odegaard, he came out and told us that the problem that Arsenal really had when they're playing away in FC Porto was simple. Arsenal found themselves in a position of not really playing through the team of FC Porto. And he thinks they've gone ahead to rectify their mistakes. And ever since they really got off the game of Brentford, they've been thinking one thing. They've been thinking FC Porto. And as a captain, he needs to live up to the expectation. And when he lives up to the expectation, a lot will happen, you know, because Martin Odegaard, he's been one of those players that you don't doubt when it comes to his quality and really doing the needful. Even in the second goal that Arsenal got as a winner against Brentford, you saw what he did to release Benjamin White towards the byline, and Benjamin White chipped that ball into the vicinity of Kai Havertz, and Kai Havertz went ahead to really head it into the back of the net to make it one for the club of Arsenal. And today is going to be the day. And Arsenal is going to show their worth on how far they've gone ahead to improve. I've gone ahead to see people say Mikel Arteta is really ill, learning from the job, but every manager learns from the job. Look at Pep Guardiola coming through, managed Barcelona, and in the first season almost won a treble. So the guy is talented. He knows what he's doing, you know. He's been here ever since the 20th or 16th of 2022. 4 years down the road at Arsenal, Mikel Arteta is doing the needful for the club of Arsenal. So I really fancy him to see this team winning. With the inclusion of Jorginho, he's really having a lot. Saka Bukayo, it's a moment of truth. It's a moment of truth for him. He should raise up to the occasion, show us that he is that star boy that Arsenal has been talking about. By the way, in the previous games, like that of Brentford, he was silent. He was silenced. I don't know why. And he needs obviously coming through and do the needful. You know, that of Sheffield, he only played 45 minutes because he was ill and taken off. I think he now has his batteries fully charged for this encounter. And these are games that should make Saka a Ballon d'Or contender. And he has a chance to win the Ballon d'Or this year. How is he having a chance to win the Ballon d'Or this year? England are one of the favorites to win the Euros in 2024 June in Germany. You know that very well. So if that's the case, if he takes Arsenal to the final or takes them far into the Champions League, it might really make him step on the podium. That is it. He might step on the podium of the Ballon d'Or that is at the end of this year. So he has a lot to do, and this is the game of football that should really take him to where he deserves to be, because he has been silent and he has not been scoring goals. So we want to see him score goals again and again and again and again. That is the guy known as Bukayo Saka. Trossard, left forward, I think had a very bad game over the weekend, but I think today is a game for him to really thrive and really take Arsenal through to the next round of 8. You understand? Kai Havertz leading the line. The guy is scoring for fun. In the last, I think, 5 games, he has gone ahead to score 4 goals and really has some good assists. So this guy is not a joking subject. He's really flying high and high every moment that really passes by. So that is the starting 11 of Arsenal. They're really having a very beautiful bench. You expect Gabriel Jesus, Zinchenko, and very many others to come on through. Zinchenko, Tomiyasu to do the job. But that is the starting 11 of Arsenal, and I understand they're really going to go ahead and really do the job for the side of Mikel Arteta. And FC Porto might not survive today. They might really go for an annihilation in there, but the most important bit of it all is the first goal. The first goal is really very, very important. Smash the like button. Congratulations everyone watching in through. We are having 70 people watching in through. So guys, continue to subscribe to this channel, and remember, we are left with just 10 subscribers to hit 20,000 subscribers on this channel. That's why I call upon for you guys to continue subscribing and really give us the best of support. Diego Costa is the goalkeeper in between the stitches as Arsenal takes on FC Porto at the Emirates. He has to know that he's going to be really having a very hard day today. He needs to be at his best. We know he's really good, but he has that complacency in him. If I don't remember the goal that saw Portugal knocked out of the World Cup by Morocco, he came out and missed the ball, and then it was headed by Edeniosi into the back of the net. So he has a lot to offer today. He needs to put in perfect saves. When they're playing away in FC Porto, Arsenal never really put in lots of efforts, but this time round, we anticipate that Arsenal can really put in a lot of effort, and Diego Costa has to be their hero tonight. João Omario playing as the right back, meaning that it's going to be facing Leandro Trossard, and it's going to be worth a battle to watch amongst you guys. Wendell returns. He missed out on the first leg. He's with a very decent left back. Saka has to obviously face on Wendell, and we don't know how that battle will end. Pepe and Otavio into the central defense. Huge experience into that center back, and they know each other and they read themselves well. They complement each other very well. That's why Arsenal needs to raise up to the occasion, especially Kyle Havertz. You know, he has to show something today through this defense. But this guy is just 41 years of age. That is Pepe, and these Arsenal players can really know how to do trickery on him to really go past him. I think he has the experience, but you can really beat him. But I think the player that would have gone ahead to do that job is on the bench. That is Gabriel Jesus. But when he comes on, I know he'll do the needful for the side of Arsenal. Then Gonzalez and Varela in the double pivot for the side of FC Porto. Obviously, they're going to take on Rice, Jorginho, and Odegaard alongside Pepe. So that is how the midfield battle is going to look like. Look at Fabio Conceição, very good player, and I think he's really having a very good goal. He had a very beautiful game away when they're playing at home against Arsenal, and he never went past Jakub Kiwior, and the only time he went past him, Jakub Kiwior blocked him and was given a yellow card. So that is Conceição for you. Then Galeno, left attacking midfielder. You know very well that he would have had to score that only goal that knocked out Arsenal, meaning that they shouldn't give him space, because if he comes out and scores a spectacular like that at Emirates, then Porto might make it hard for Arsenal. And they're having a Vanelison, a Vanelison leading the line. He was one of those strikers that was linked to Arsenal, Man United, and very many others. Brazilian in nature, but he still has a lot to do on the day. To see to it that a lot goes his way. That is the man himself, Evangelison. Now, can we go to the bench of both teams and see how they are really looking? And then later, I'm going to come up and really discuss what you guys have gone ahead to show me into the comment section. Aaron Ramsdale on bench, Thomas Partey, Jesus, Emily Smith-Rowe, Edin Ketia, Cedric Soares, Takahiro Tomiyasu, Fabio Vieira, Reece Nelson, Muhammad Elneny, Karl Hein, Alexandra Zinchenko. When you have to look at those players that Arsenal really having on their bench that can come in and rechange the name and can really come in and rechange the game, Thomas Partey, Jesus, Emily Smith-Rowe, Fabio Vieira, Zinchenko. They're having 5 players that can come off the bench and change the game of football. So that's how rich the bench of Arsenal is. And now Arteta has a lot of buttons to press to kill off the game. And if you want really close it down when you've gone ahead to really get the lead, you can get in Tomiyasu, Thomas Partey to help you do that job of really closing down. Even Elneny can come through and do the job. Reece Nelson, I don't think he's gonna have a go in this game. It's going to be really hard for him to get a go in this game, unless otherwise Arsenal really kills it off. This time around, I think it's going to be a chance for Emily Smith-Rowe to come in through and really do the needful onto that game, because I think the manager will trust him a lot and see what he does onto the pitch. When you go to FC Porto, Cardoso, Stefan Estaquio, Mark Gurici, Mehdi Taremi, experienced center forward. That one can come and rechange the game. George Sanchez, Ivan Jaimini, Dani Namaso, Romario Barro, Tony Martinez, Goncalo Borges, Jose Pedro. That is the bench of AFC Porto that is managed by Conceição and Mikel Arteta, managing the side of Arsenal. So let's see close to 50 likes matching this video. I know you're really many watching in through, and continue to vote into the comment section below and tell me what your thoughts are. Let's see. Cash Ivan, I'm calling in for a 3-0 win for Arsenal. All right, thank you very much for watching through. Robert Eyung, hi Rokani, hi my brother. Meron Katz, I think it will be a very difficult game for us, but anytime we shall make it like 3-1. That's my prediction by the 3-1 win for Arsenal. Robert says my prediction, Arsenal versus FC Porto is 3-0. Arsenal for the win, all right. Nasif Sentongo, a win for Arsenal, all right. This is Kamara Nation. Already, Arsenal should be in the position to get an early goal. All else, things won't be nice if they waste their chances, because this is a do-or-die game. I really understand. You're right. They should really get in the first goal, because a first goal has always gone ahead to be important in very many games. Then we are having Robert Eingu. I'm watching this game at home. Mokono Yuji, thank you for watching. And how is Mokono? Faith Ronald Okello, Arsenal 4, Porto 1. All right, thank you very much. Edward Mungufeni. Today, FT Porto is losing by 4-1. Pepe will have a busy night. Obviously, he's going to be having a busy night today. Very, very busy. Richard Sempija. Already, it's Richard, Dubai. Thanks for the show. A wonderful analysis. We love you so much. Thank you. And then Bright Friday. Why is it that you don't give gifts for Arsenal fans? Guys, you also don't gift me. You don't buy super chats. You want me to gift you, yet you haven't gone ahead to gift me. So gift me with super chats. I'll also come in and start gifting you guys. I'll gift you. Then David Sozi, thanks bro for your updates and time. We are watching you from Dubai and we love Arsenal 3 FC Porto 0. All right, thank you. Karyango Paul, watching from Kampala, Uganda. Thanks, Mr. RD, for the updates. Thank you for obviously watching in through. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe, and let's see us hit that magic number of 20,000 subscribers. Thank you, my brother. Then Rayon TV, Arsenal to the world. All right, thank you for watching in through. Joseph Paul, I don't know why I see this game going to extra time, even a possibility of penalties. The only thing is possible in such a game of football. It will depend on how Arsenal utilizes its chances, because I'm 100% sure Arsenal is going to create those chances. Now the big question is Arsenal going to come in through and really kill off those chances? That is the most important bit of it all. Then we're having Tata Arsenal, Rokani. Why is Timber out? He doesn't want to hurry him back because he believes if he plays him in this game and names him in the match squad, they are going to take him to the international break, you know, and the international break is all about friendlies. So Netherlands will call him, and the manager feels like it's not really good for him to go there. He needs more 2-3 weeks to be ready for the game of Man City, as Arsenal does the needful. Then Joseph Paul, otherwise it's a 2-1 win for Arsenal. That calls in for an extra time. Karyango Paul, Timber, Tomiyasu still not pass to play and not need to rush them. Tomiyasu is on the bench. Tomiyasu is on the bench of Arsenal. I've gone ahead to show you the bench of Arsenal. Takahiro Tomiyasu has been past fit to play into this game. Amotu Sunday, good evening, bro. How are you? Thanks for the update. Thank you, Sunday, for watching in through. Richard Sempija RD, when do you expect him to be included in the team of Arsenal against Man City if he doesn't get a setback? But he's training very well. I think those 5 weeks, because this is like the 3rd week when Julian Timber is obviously training with Arsenal. So it's estimated that after the next 2 weeks, as Arsenal return to play, Timber will obviously be fit to be included into the starting 11 of Arsenal. Then there is Mosingo Jafari. Jesus was supposed to start in that game. I'm listening in Mbalia. I hoped he start, but the manager is the manager. Let's wait and see if his decision is going to get him results. Seisi Sulaiman, Arsenal 3 FC Porto 0. Arsenal has not gone ahead to concede a goal by, I think, in the Champions League group stages, so wait and see. But in the Premier League, they rarely keep clean sheets at home. But are they going to keep a clean sheet today? Let's wait and see, because it will be very paramount. Tata Arsenal, how do I buy super chats? There is a $sign down there. Look down at this live chat. There is a $sign. Click on it, and then you can buy a super chat of any amount of money that you want, provided you have a card, a Visa card. You can even use Google Pay, you know, and really get some monies in there and support this channel to obviously grow, because we want to get a better studio, by the way. And in the summer, I feel that we are going to be having a better studio. Then Jose Mukasa Rokani, I'm under pressure, but it won't be easy. It won't be an easy match. Thanks for the update. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy match, but Arsenal has an edge to really beat this team, hands down. Yeah, they have an edge to beat the team, hands down. Then Bayan Al-Basha, is the lineup out? The lineup is already out, and this is how Arteta's gonna hit obviously line up for the side of Arsenal. That is Arteta for you. David Raya in goal, Ben White right back, Jakub Kivio left back, Gabriel Magalhaes left-sided centre back, William Saliba right-sided centre back, Jorginho CDM for Arsenal alongside Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard, Saka. Sorry about that. Saka right forward, Trossard left forward, and Kai Havertz is leading the line as the centre forward for the club of Arsenal. That is the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal. Whoever's been asking it, I've gone ahead to front it to you and hope you're really excited to know about it, that it has gone ahead to be named by the manager Mikel Arteta. Any other question? Atuha Enoch, Arsenal wins. Thank you for watching it through. Seisi Sulaiman, I'm watching you live from Sierra Leone, mile 91. Jesus will score second half. Oh, thank you that Arsenal's gonna hit to buy a super chat. Yeah, thank you very much for buying in a super chat. It's really nice for what you've gonna hit to do. And if at all you really want to really support this channel, and if at all you want to really support this channel, you can as well do exactly what Tatasan is going to hit to do. Buy that super chat. Buy that super chat, and that super chat will obviously do us wonders. Thank you very much. And may the living God bless you abundantly. If you're Muslim, may Allah bless you abundantly. And everyone is part of this channel, may you guys enjoy your Lent period. The Christians and for the Muslims, you are doing what we call the Ramadan. So happy Ramadan to everyone. But I think Arteta has a very huge squad that can come in through and really kill off this game. You know, a lot is going to have to happen, but I'll be shocked if at all Arsenal really knocked out. That is it. I see them as favorites. I see Arsenal as favorites to kill off this game, and it's going to be hard for you to come out and really convince me that Arsenal is really going to be that side to really not win the game of football. And I'm having Paul Mason says Man City will not want to play Arsenal. He's saying Paul Mason believes that Arsenal will comfortably see off Porto in the Champions League and that Man City will not want to draw them in the last 8. Obviously, that's really evident that Man City wouldn't like to face the side of Arsenal because it's really one of those sides that is going to have to cause a lot of havoc in as far as beating them is really concerned. Then I see the players of Arsenal in the tunnel getting ready to obviously gate onto the Emirates. That is going to hit obviously switch off the lights. The lights of the Emirates are on and off, and it looks like they're really making an announcement, and the players are really going to be coming in through. They've going to have to come in with flags to fly for the players of Arsenal, and we will be here revealing to you what the result is going to be like. Now, we are having Nick Wright at the Emirates of Sky Sports as well as that. Arsenal's players are just finishing off their warm-up with the shooting drill over to our left. Aaron Ramsdale back onto the bench today for David Raya is facing their efforts. He looks sharp as he makes a couple of saves from Bukayo Saka and Leandro Trossard. Meanwhile, one-time Arsenal favourite Aaron Ramsey is introduced by the stadium announcer by the side of the pitch and gets a warm reception. The midfielder now with Cardiff City is predicting Arsenal to win by 3-0. So Aaron Ramsey, you know him very well, one of the legends of Arsenal, played very well, and Arsenal fans love him because when he was on his way to Man United, he changed his mind and said, all right, let me go to Arsenal, because it was just a flip of a mind to really come in through and really say, I'm not gonna really go ahead and really go to the club of Manchester United. But he came in through, he did the job until when he left on a free transfer to the side of Juventus, where he was earning £400,000 a week. So that is it. And the Emirates is buzzing. The players are really having what we call a go at each other, and it's in between the captains, and they're really walking onto the field of play. What has Mikel Arteta have to say? I'm looking for something here to really see how things are coming. The players are walking on the field of play, so get to know that nothing is going to hinder you from really getting the best of this game after the game of football is done and dusted. Now, let's end this chat and see what your thoughts are. Let's end it. I'm having Shuang Chong, thank you for watching through. Okelo Benzonic, I'm giving Arsenal a 3-0 win over FC Porto. Right, so let's end this poll and see how you guys have gone ahead to vote. 94% have gone ahead to call in for an Arsenal win, right? Then 3% have gone ahead to call in for an FC Porto win, and 2% have gone ahead to call in a draw. It has been close to 91 votes submitted. Thank you for everyone that has gone ahead to vote. And I'm really having why is Xuan Chong retracting his message every time? But for everyone who's gonna hate to be on this channel, thank you for watching through. I think it's high time I left you and we went and watched the game. After the game, the match reaction will be up here, and then after, I promise you I'm gonna come live after the match reaction to discuss what? We are gonna be discussing Arteta's reaction to the result that we haven't yet known, though we know to it that 90% is gonna be an Arsenal win and Arsenal is gonna go through. So a lot is still at stake, but the players are really there and they are shaking hands, getting to know each other, and then the referee is set to blow the whistle anytime from now. So Arsenal is charged, ready for the big game, big test through to the Champions League round of 16. Is Arsenal gonna go to play into the quarterfinals? I've already told you as a Man United fan, I've always wanted Arsenal to play into this game of football and really coming through to do the job. But I tell you, they should go through. That's what I want. I want the Premier League to get the 50th slot such that my team of Man United that I'm supporting really goes through and plays into the Champions League. That is it. So, thank you guys for watching through. For everyone who's been part of this channel, you are really loved. You are really precious. And it's nice having you always onto this channel. Now, can we say good night to those going to bed? Those watching the game, go ahead and watch that game in peace. Later, I'm going to be here with a recorded live reaction, and then I'll come live and we see what your thoughts are about that beautiful game of football that Arsenal have gone ahead to display at Emirates. Will it let them through? God knows. I'm out. See you later, and I cover you all with the precious blood of Jesus Christ. The Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and thank you, Tata Arsenal, for buying me a super chat. I'm really humbled, and may your efforts be rewarded by the Almighty